we are going to start the today's training session on the role of QA in rejection. So first of all, in this presentation we will discuss what is the rejection, definition of rejection, types of rejection in pharma plant, handling of rejections and destructions, reconciliation and documentation of rejections, flowchart of the RM and packing material, rejections or approval. So these all are will be discussed here. So first of all we will discuss what is rejection. So any abnormal observation or deficiency is detected in the raw or packaging material during the storage, dispensing or processing of any batch is called rejection. It is not limited only just to raw or packaging material. It is also to be concerned with the in process tests or other parameters which are non-compliance or non-conformance to the specification, and the material or the product or the samples are rejected. So it is not only limited to the raw or packaging material, it is also linked with the in process testing and sometimes the finished product too. So all these rejections are required to be have some proper controlling and handling in the plant. So type of rejections in the pharma plant are rejections and destruction of the packing material, destruction of the printed plain aluminum PVC foils, rejected ROPP or the caps, measuring cups or HDP bottles, flip-off seals, glass bottles, vials from the shop floor. These all are the rejections which require to be properly maintained and handled properly in order to have a smooth shop floor activity. So disposal of the rejected raw material from the warehouse is also a very critical thing in today's scenario. So destruction of the expired, recalled or rejected products from the finished good warehouse is also a rejection in the pharma plant. So now we will discuss about the handling of the rejections and destructions. So rejections and destructions of the packing material, destruction of the printed packing material from the shop floor. It may be following the printed packaging material required to be subjected for the destruction of the on the shop floor, or a wrong or smudged overprinting labels, cartons, sketch covers and show boxes which are rejected while we are doing the overprinting of the batch details. These are the common examples of the rejections on the shop floor. So wrong or smudged overprinted labels or carton sketch covers are there in the packing line. So next one is the procedure for the destruction of paper, card or board type of the printed packing material from the shop floor. The packing supervisor shall make entries in the register or logbook as well as in the batch card or batch processing records, batch packing records for the accounting of the over printing packing material which required to be destroyed. At the end of the batch, the rejected printing packing material required to be destroyed by shredding them off and subjecting to the shredding machine if available in the presence of quality assurance officer. The torn rejected printed packing material required to be transferred to the scrapyard in presence of IPQA. The personal administration officer shall ensure that these torn printed packing material are taken outside the factory premises at a suitable interval and are further destroyed by burning or shedding them at a safe place. So this is the main requirement of the how to handle the printed packaging material which is rejected on shop floor or from the plant. So this operation required to be carried out after taking the approval from quality assurance department. So next one is the procedure for the destruction of the printed plain aluminum PVC foil, rejected ROPP caps, measuring cups, HDP bottles, flip-off seals, glass bottles and vials from the shop floor. So following packing metals required to be subjected for destruction on the shop floor. Wrong or smudged overprinting, as we discussed earlier, from the batch packing details or the on the shop from the concerned production supervisor, it required to be the duty of the securities officer guards to ensure that no impact or filled bottle vials are taken to the scrap yard. So it is the mandatory or it is the important requirement of the while handling the rejections. There should be no good vial or bottles or anything should be sent to the scrap yard. So before sending to the scrap yard, it is requirement from the quality assurance. The quality assurance officer needs to review that each and everything whatever the being packed in the as a scrap or the rejection need to be verified by the quality assurance person, and there should be no good packing product packing product should be transferred to the scrap yard. So the destruction of the printed packaging material from the warehouse, it is also required to be maintained, or any fresh material if rejected due to the printer's mistake, then the printer shall do the sorting of the packaging components, sorted good or the rejected lots required to be destroyed. So sometimes it is in this way, sometimes we discuss that whenever some supply is being received from the vendor, it is being released by the QC, but at the time of the issuing the consignment or the material to the production area for the packing, some physical problems are observed there. For examples, the bottom block being open, some smudging problem is there, anything. So there may be any type of rejection on the shop floor. So we can ask the who is the supplier of the packing material to come to the site, and in presence of the QA, in knowledge of the head quality assurance and the plant head, he is required to have proper sorting if possible. If possible, then supplier may be asked to have proper sorting for the good and the bad, and the bad one and the rejected one required to be destroyed in presence of the quality assurance on the site. The supplier is not required to taken back any of the printed packing material from the site. So if the material cannot be salvaged and cannot be reused, then it required to be destroyed by suitable destruction procedure. The packing material store supervisor shall ensure to take in writing from the supplier stating that the printed packaging material required to be destroyed in the presence of, along with the name of the product, type of the packing material, quantity, date and place where the printed packing material required to be destroyed. So it is the basically requirement of the how to handle the rejection in the pharma plant. So in the event of the introduction of the new type of the material, all the old type of the printed packing materials required to be destroyed as above and recorded. So everything whatever we are doing on the shop floor, it is the mandatory requirement from the CGMP that each and everything on the stage wise required to be recorded in the respective logbook and the BPR, batch packing record. So so far the previous products rejection is there. It is the mandatory requirement from the line clearance point of view that previous batch being removed from the area and the rejections being destroyed in presence of quality assurance person, and at the time of the line clearance, quality assurance person will ensure that there is no previous product, any rejected material or anything is on the shop floor. So it is the basic requirement for the CGMP line clearance procedure. So next one is the procedure for the destroying the printed packaging material from the warehouse. If we the printed packing material which is to be destroyed is a mod wet item, then the packing material warehouse supervisor shall intimate the finished good warehouse supervisor for taking the permission for its destruction from the excise department. Few of the finished products are which are required to be destroyed. It may be either product recall or it may be from the market return. Then these are the narcotic products, and some statutory and the government requirements are there that uh, just a minute. So the permission required to be taken from the destruction from the excise department. Destroyed the printed packing material by subjecting it to the shredding machine if available. In case the shredding machine is not available, then the packing material destroyed by the manual cutting or carry out the operation in presence of the security personnel and intimate the quality assurance department for verification. So these are the things which required to be followed on the shop floor. If the printed packing material is destroyed by the manual cutting, then after the destruction operation is over, recording of the same required to be done. If large quantities of the printed foils are there, then the same procedure is required to be followed. Then the disposal of the rejected raw materials from the warehouse, disposal from the rejected raw materials on the party item required to be done in the raw material is rejected by the quality control department. Then the party shall lift the material from the quarantine area. So in a warehouse department there is a separate rejected room. So everything whatever the QC has rejected, RMPM or anything, it is to be separately located and lock and key in a rejected room area. And in case of the raw material, the manufacturer or the supplier may be asked us to lift the material, or the purchase return may be initiated. So after taking approval as per the another rejected raw materials which are lying in the material warehouse required to be lifted for disposal. So upon receiving the approval and everything, it is required to be properly maintained. The documentation records required to be maintained, and before destroying the active material, deactivate by using them 2% sodium hydroxide solution. It is the general requirement. Destruction of the expired, recalled or rejected products from the finished goods warehouse, and then the reasons for the rejection of the finished good required to be maintained. Wrong overprinting of the batch details, fail in the finished goods testing by QC, recalled products in which corrective actions and rework not possible, note release for the dispatch and rejected by QA head. Before destroying the expired or rejected recalled drug material from the finished goods warehouse. After receiving their approval, the finished goods are defoiled or debottled or devials. So it is the basic requirement. And as discussed earlier, if it is required to be have deactivation of the finished product with the 2% NaOH solution, and sometimes sodium hypochlorite also being used for the deactivation, and it is treated material drained to the ATP, no number, and the packing material destroyed as per the procedure, transferred to the scrapyard. So destruction of the non-recoverable material generated during the manufacturing, reason for the non-recoverable rejections, handling loss during the manufacturing, material found out of specification, for example lump formation, some kind of the contaminations or impurities observed. The non-recoverable products, intermediate products like tablet, capsule or lubricated brands are required to be destroyed, deactivating by 2% sodium hydroxide solution. So reconciliation is also a very important thing. Metal rejected by QC, as you all are aware that the few of the metals which are rejected by the QC also required to be treated in the same way. So rejection during the production activity, as I discussed earlier, so everywhere the role of the QA is very important, just to handle the all the rejections on the shop floor, and any rejections or anything required to be have to be informed to the purchase department, so that the proper financial debit note can be generated by the by the accounts department to the vendor. So it is also required to be maintained in the records. It will help also just to have the trending of the and the vendor rating performa to be maintained for such type of the rejections. If the quantity of the rejections is more than 5%, then a QA person shall fill the rejection note and take approval from head QA. Make 2 copies approved online rejection note and send one to the purchase department and other to the accounts department. So rejection during the packing activity, as I discussed earlier, all these are required to be checked by the head production, verified by IPQA to the quality control, so that the quality control also be aware, so that the next supply received from the vendor can also be checked for the defects or rejections observed in the previous consignment that was rejected during the online packing. So head QA and quality shall approve all the rejections by signing the online rejections note. This is the general procedure to be followed in every pharma plant. So there should be a numbering system for each rejections. So you can have different type of the unique numbering system for the how to handle the rejections, packing material rejections or anything. Then we come to the flow chart of the raw material packing material rejections. Then RM and PM, there is a receipt, then verification, sampling, under test, QC testing, and if it is approved, then the batch manufacturing, or rejected, then it may be supplier returned to the supplier, or destruction only in case of raw material. Otherwise we are required to be have returned to the vendor. So in case of the printed packaging material, it is not required just to send it back to the vendor. So it is a mandatory requirement from the GMP point of view that the packing material must be destroyed on the site. So this one is the online rejection note register, which required to be followed in pharma plant. So every recording to be there, trending required to be maintained. So these are the things which needs to be followed, online rejections record note is there. So that's all about the today's Zoom meeting and